Hello, listeners. This is Chintan Lakhani, Sector Head and Vice President at ICRA Limited. Through this podcast, I will be sharing ICRA's views on the construction sector. ICRA expects the Indian construction entities to maintain a healthy revenue growth in FY 2025E with a projected year-on-year growth of 12 to 15%, aided by an adequate order book position and the government's thrust on infrastructure activity. This is reflected in the increase in Government of India's total capital expenditure to rupees 11.1 trillion in FY 2025 revised budget estimates. The aggregate order book to sales ratio of ICRA's sample set of companies remains stable at 3.3 times as on March 2024, thereby indicating healthy revenue growth prospects over the medium term. The cumulative order book of ICRA's sample set of companies continues to be dominated by the transportation and building segments. While the combined share of transportation and building segments has declined to 62% in FY 2024 from 77% in FY 2020, in absolute terms, the share has increased to rupees 2.62 lakh crore as on March 2024 from rupees 1.78 lakh crore as on March 2020. Due to higher counterparty risks associated with state and private sector compared to the center, many entities continue to bid for central government projects, leading to an increase in the number of bidders. Among the key infrastructure segments, NHAI EPC segment continues to witness highest competitive intensity with the average number of bidders per contract ranging between 10 to 15, with maximum discount quoted on bid price consistently increasing since FY 2021 and reaching 66% in FY 2024 compared to 31% in FY 2021. Meanwhile, the median discount has remained stable at around 25% over the past 3 years. The moderation in prices of some of the key commodities such as steel supported the earnings profile of entities in the construction sector during FY 2024. However, steel prices have started inching upwards and could be a spoilsport in the current fiscal. ICRA notes that most long-term projects have inbuilt price escalation clauses, and hence the profitability of EPC contractor will be protected to a larger extent. In addition to the high competitive intensity as well as volatility in commodity prices, some of the other challenges for the sector are the risk of double leveraging, expiry of relaxations under the Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme in March 2024, which could heighten working capital requirements in the current fiscal, and the risk of change in priorities owing to the risk of change in political landscape, especially for state government funded projects. To sum up, ICRA maintains a stable outlook on the construction sector for FY 2025 in the backdrop of expected healthy growth in operating income supported by adequate order book position, stable operating margins as operational leverage benefits will offset the continued competitive intensity, and notwithstanding the expected elongation in cash conversion cycle, leverage and coverage metrics are expected to remain stable. Thank you for listening in and do stay tuned for our upcoming podcasts.